soda machine.
Was it? Did it work?
It takes dollar bills. Everything is $1 and change. And it has a card reader that's broken.
Of course.
And what do I have in my pocket? $1.
I have a water in my bag. You want a water?
You just have one water?
I have enough for both of us.
Alright, I'll take it. Sorry, I should have brought you some.
Just look in the bag. If you want, you can have a seat.
Sitting is the new smoking, you know that.
Is it?
55 is the new 27 too. And royal blue, that's the new black.
I thought that 50 was the new 30.
Good talk, good talk.
You don't really ever stop thinking like you're 21 years old, do you?
Nope, never. Come on, let's go now. Focus. Early in the game. Not in it yet. No, you never do. See? Sorry, sports fans. You're gonna have to blur out the label on the water. AFC's gonna get a letter from somebody's lawyer.
Nobody's home.
Come on, Amanda, hit it.
It's because she won't win it, right?
Oh,
Come on, have confidence in your teammates. They're always going to make the play. You always got to think they're going to make the play.
that technically should be in the left mid, right?
Well,
The left forward.
they haven't really played yet, have they? Like, is this is like
This is their first weekend
this is the
of
first
games.
action they've seen.
This is their second official game, I think. It's funny because Andrew says that now. Look, Dad, nobody's home. We'll be watching one of his games. I'm like, that's a beautiful cross, Andrew. He's like, yeah, unfortunately, nobody's home.
Yeah, so like that's the frustrating thing about kids is that they play every play as though it's a separate play. It's not connected to any other plays.
Right.
So just because Andrew has won the ball 4 times in the same situation that day doesn't mean that they're going to turn on the Jets.
Right.
Which is normal.
Oh.
Got him in right there. Nice. Excellent. Nice ball. One more. Go, Amanda.
Oh, nice pass. So what are the boys and Alex doing today? Just hanging
Well,
out.
the boys are well, the oldest one is in bed.
Oh, he's sick, right?
Yeah. He has 6 like symptoms. Alex.
Sick-like symptoms.
Sick-like symptoms, yes.
Okay.
But you have to be very careful now because if you say the wrong word, some bureaucrat says, "Oh, you're out for 2 weeks." You know, there's no thinking going on. There's just a list of rules.
Yeah.
So
But he has taste of
I had it.
sense of taste.
We had a little brouhaha this week.
With Lucas, I know that.
Yeah. Well,
Take this way, baby.
and in abundance of caution, we took Lucas for testing,
Yeah.
and Al mentioned it to the school administrator.
Oh,
And I'm like, that's like saying the word bomb in an airport.
Outside.
I'm like, think about it. Think about it. It doesn't matter what context you say that word in.
yep.
You can't say that word.
Nope.
Now, there was no reason, no nothing other than we're extremely cautious.
Yeah.
We're the people that you don't keep out of school because we're extremely cautious. And so what happens? Now, you know,
Wait, is he gonna miss?
nice hit!
Oh! Is he gonna miss 2 weeks?
No.
Oh. I was about to say,
Well,
man.
like we talked about this. We both agreed what the other person was going to say. And like,
But I know you took the test and then he was negative.
yeah, he was negative 3 times.
Yeah, Tarek and Alpha, they were also sick. They had colds. They got tested. Tarek did.
I don't know what the testing does.
Makes you aware to. I don't know. You're right.
Because either you have it or you don't. And either you're vaccinated or you're not.
What? It's gonna tell you to exercise extreme caution.
I mean, it's really about other people at that point. And
Yes.
and it's not Sunday morning. We don't really care about it.
No, when I had a cold in the middle of the summer, I was very worried. I was like, I didn't even want to go near people with it, and I knew it was just a normal cold. But I hadn't been sick in like 3 years. I hadn't had a cold in like 3 years. Just because I work at home, and then on top of that, and then everybody's wearing masks.
I got very sick. And that person has too loud a whistle. It's too loud, dude. It's soccer, not football. I was really sick. I mean,
During the summer?
I had November. November, just before it hit the fan.
Okay. Oh, not this November, the one.
November 19th.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't breathe. I got nebulizers. They gave me stuff, steroids.
Yeah.
All sorts of steroids to get my body to calm down. I can't remember ever being that sick. While I was that sick, a bunch of other people said, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I've never been sick like this before. I just got a lot of this and that and the other thing I don't want to describe. But
Like Maria Elena, she was sick for
Right.
like 3 weeks.
right, and then
Bed
so
for 2.
right, but then 4 months later, then everybody knows about COVID, and I'm like, geez, I wonder if
That's the same thing she thought.
did people, me and these other people.
Unlucky, Alexis.
But I haven't been sick since.
Everybody out. Get out, Blue.
And I used to get sick every year.
Same here.
Good throw, Alexis.
Just being more cautious, everybody.
Wait on him, wait on him.
Well, you know, it can't hurt to be aware of facts
Nice ball, Alexis.
and then decide what to do. But I'm just going to break that one off right there. Three of them are at this age where I can't do anything. Neither of us can do anything right. Everything we do is wrong.
You would think that that wouldn't have been able to happen with the fact that you have a master's degree from Ford. Right? No, I'm saying you would think that that wouldn't have been able to happen.
Hit. Oh. Great job.
Just saying.
Are you making fun of me?
No. My parents.
It feels like you're making fun
My
of me.
parents didn't. They're from Chile.
Uh-huh.
They were from. My mother grew up in the country. My father didn't finish, I think, high school. So when we got here, when I was little, I would help them do everything. So I used to know about adult problems when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
Just because I helped them translate and just help them.
And see how the front line is pushing up, and they created that pocket of space for her because they were smart. They pushed up. That's a skill.
Go get it. Oh, nice try.
So I helped them assimilate into the culture.
Uh-huh.
Right? So because of that, I was aware of stuff, and then I always felt like, okay, they need help, so I kind of like, I could talk to them like that, and I knew that they wouldn't know stuff. But us, on the other hand, we grew up here, right? We went to college. We know a lot about what's going on in the world. We're aware. How could they possibly talk like that to us, you know? And think that you think everything you say is wrong. I mean, what do they think? How do they develop that attitude?
Trap.
Oh, good. Oh, nice pass.
Good, that's it.
I guess it's just a part of life, man, the way people grow up.
Nice touch.
Good.
In the last game, or maybe the one this morning, I can't tell you the amount of opportunities they missed because of the first touch. The first touch, the ball just bounced away. But they had clear runs, clear, beautiful passes, and the first touch was just so bad that they lost the opportunity.
All right, good drill. Nice work.
Nice throw. Wow.
Go get her.
Get there.
You got it, Kayla?
I never liked that whole losing your balance thing and landing on somebody's knee. To me, it doesn't really matter if you meant it or not. Somebody, you need to get called out on that.
When tempers are flaring, you know that happens often.
Well, you know, accepting that people don't mean any harm, it's still something that needs to get taught.
Don't watch. Just one. Nice work, you two. Send Amanda.
Good job, Blue.
Good
Nice.
ball.
You can't let her.
What do you mean? Hello.
She let the defender have the ball. Nice. That was a good effort. Did you see the way she did that between her legs?
Did she heal it?
She healed it.
Go ahead and hit it. Go ahead and
That's
hit
what I
it.
thought.
She stepped.
Nice. Good, Peyton.
Oh, she went like
Good.
She stepped past the ball, and she let it bounce off her back heel.
yeah.
Good job, Blue.
That had a chance.
That did. That was good. It looked planned because she didn't put it up in the air. She kept it on the ground, right?
Yeah, it could have been. I mean, it could be because she has that. She can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tia. Good overlap.
Please have a seat.
Go, Peyton. Take her. Nice ball. Hit. Amanda, hit the ball. Shoot it.
So riding my bike, you know, I have lost some weight, right? But what I've also realized is that it's made my muscles, my leg muscles and my back muscles strong. And it makes a difference when I'm standing because there was a time where I would stand for a few minutes and my back would start hurting. That doesn't happen anymore.
Put the chair right behind you, so don't step back.
Okay.
You got Peyton? You got Peyton? Oh, all right.
She took it in the chin.
Yep. This morning's debacle, I had surround sound figured out.
Yeah.
Watched, Star Wars 2 last night.
Uh-huh.
It was
That one, Cass.
stuff flying over your head, stuff going behind you.
He's got it, Peyton.
Go into the middle, go to the middle. You're already tired.
Hit one.
Good ball.
So how long is it gonna take you to fix that?
I don't know, because I'm not working with, I'm working with a guy. Whatever parts. See, she did it again.
Oh! Wow.
Good job, Cat.
Water break. Xbox has a bad or a very loose HDMI port. But it was always the same way, and then I've tried different cables, and some cables work better than others.
Go to it.
Good job, girls.
Do you like 3D movies? I was wondering if, like, since I know you're recording that, you like the surround sound and all that stuff. Whether if you combine that with 3D.
My processor is more, it actually has an auto mode where it takes anything it's been given and it mixes it into whatever setup you have. All that work.
Nice ball, area.
Wow.
Stay there, P. Stay on 4-2. P, stay on 4-2.
Step, Bethany, step.
Good, Bethany.
Oh, that's a good ball. Get to it. Coach, step it over the end line. Let's make it go out.
Matt Clark. Matt Clark.
Yeah, come on now.
good decision. I mean, she was trying to create it. She was trying to create the space on the inside, but they took it away, the defense.
You got it, Pete.
She got hit in the head, I think. Yeah, I think they have doctors here. Yesterday, two girls, got off because she couldn't breathe. And another one that was saying she had heat stroke. They had to they carted her off. It was hot yesterday. At least we get a nice breeze. Yesterday was just hot.
And
nice, Kayla.
Actually, you could take it apart and put like a heavier grease in there,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll also dampen it a little bit for you.
Yeah. I don't know if WD-40 would work, right? Because
No,
it's plastic.
No. If you're looking to lubricate it, use silicone. If you're looking to also dampen it, don't use a spray. Use a gel. WD-40 is really not a lubricant.
It's like a cleaner. Something like that?
It's more. It does lubricate just because it's petroleum, but its original intention was just to displace water and keep things from rusting.
I see.
So it was developed to.
So it's an anti-ruster.
That's what it really is.
Interesting.
So it was developed. It was developed for the space program.
Wow.
So instead of painting the rocket, which adds a lot of paint weight, they spray the whole outside of the rocket down with this new product, just to keep it from rusting in the Florida elements.
Interesting.
It weighs a lot less than paint, does what they needed it to do, which is to keep it from rusting for however long it's sitting on the launch pad.
And do they still use that?
Hey, Daphne, you
I
got
don't know.
time?
I don't know. Because the vehicle assembly building was built for the Apollo missions, so they didn't always have the vehicle assembly building and the whole crawler thing.
Yeah.
So for Mercury and Gemini,
They were just sitting out there.
I don't know. And I don't know how long they were sitting out there.
Oh, nice pass. That's interesting. I love hearing stuff like that. And then, of course, they find a use for it.
So so those missions went from the Air Force Base, Cape Canaveral Air Force Base, and they built the Kennedy Space Center, which is more of a civilian space center, next to the Air Force Base, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Wow. This person knows how to throw the ball in. That was courageous.
What do you think about Ronaldo being back in Man U?
He really went back to Man U?
Yeah.
When they said he went back to Man U, I thought it was a Champions League visit. I didn't.
No, he's back home at Old Trafford.
Have a foul on that.
I didn't see it. Was it collision?
Yeah, one player came up behind the other player. And as she's running up behind the other player, the player turns and just slams right into her. I got a drop ball because I got two people laying down on the ground, not because there's a foul.
Right. Did I ever tell you about that game in Virginia? The referee must have did like 8 drop balls in the game.
Yeah, you did.
She did a drop ball in their 18-yard box.
That is sucks. Holy cow.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Good job, Lucy.
Press it up. Press it up.
And it led to a goal.
Let's go, Blue.
Off a drop ball.
Get over.
Oh, what a save.
That was a good shot and a good save. Wow.
What a save by the keeper.
Nice job, ladies. So I talked to LJ about when I was talking to you.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I was on the phone with Bubba and he said you got the ball one time and you could have scored, except that you didn't. You refused to put the ball on your left foot. And so the way you were facing it, the only choice you had was to pass it back. There was somebody on my left and somebody on my right. I could have gone to my left. I'm like, that's the wrong response, dude. He's like, what do you mean I'm right? I'm like, I don't care if you're right. That's the wrong response.
There was a window.
Right, wrong, or indifferent, the answer is, oh, that's interesting. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's it.
So he's defensive about his
Everything.
Remind me to talk to you.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, sometimes it's just a lot of intensity. We never see things the same way our players see it.
That's true. But if enough people say so, well, the first question is how to accept feedback.
Right.
So that's number one. Then the other thing is, if enough people are giving you the same feedback, you should probably listen. But before you can get to who's right and who's wrong, you have to be willing to say, yeah, thanks, coach.
Yep.
You don't have to agree. You just say thanks.
Yep.
I even do that at work now.
Wow.
It's textbook. So the person receiving, when they hear me say thanks for the feedback, they know it's canned. So there's a little irony built into the whole thing. So somebody tells me something that I don't want to hear, and I just go, hey, you know, Susan, thanks for the feedback. And
It's funny, that's what I wrote to
that's right.
one of the head developers.
That's right out of the feedback. You have to say thanks for the feedback, and then you don't say anything else, and it's over.
Right.
Then you go home and you think about whether or not they made any sense.
Right.
But if you get into an argument about it, now it becomes a thing where it's not feedback anymore.
Oh, handball. No? That looked like a block.
Coach is starting to get animated.
See, there's that rule again where supposedly if you hit the ball into your own hand, it's not handball.
Over it, over it, over it.
So are they a man down or no?
I
think so.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and that player that went down before, she's still on the bench. I don't understand. You can hit the ball down to your own feet and it's not a handball.
No, if you hit it from your own feet to your hand, it's not a handball. That's a referee was telling me that the other day because I'm like, hey, handball. That's a half. Wow, that was a big goal. And you did this why? To play like Russian roulette or something, or?
No, because the people had already been through the class once before and I didn't know that.
So you
So I
wanted
walked into the room. And so they had specific needs. They had specific needs. So what I did was I did a quick needs. Learning is do a needs assessment, set an objective, set an agenda, and then start working on the key learning points.
right.
So I just did that in my head. And I also engaged in change management because people were starting to get freaked out. They're like, I don't understand. I'm like, yes, you do understand. Just relax. Hold on a second. Let's talk about this. So it was probably the most fun I've had in a long time.
That must have been pretty cool to know that you could just do that on the fly.
Yeah.
And then your manager watching you do it.
She loved it. And then everybody was talking about it. Emails went all the way up the food chain. It's a nice moment. I'm not expecting anything to happen because of it. It's not like working group.
Right.
But it was a nice moment.
Cool, man. Something similar like that happened to me. I've had this relationship with this guy that works for the United States Patent Trade Office. And he was able to get me some really key information that we needed for our business development, the relationship between my company and their company. And so a lot of this information, it's hard to get because I've known him for so long and worked with him at different departments at the company. It makes a big difference when you.
That's a nice ball.
It just makes a big difference when you have a working relationship already established.
Yes.
And so the guys that I work with now, they're all new. And they're like, how did you do this?
Glad to see she's feeling better. You know what I noticed? That they don't receive the ball into space. They receive the ball, just trapping it regardless of what's going on.
You mean they don't send them on runs?
No. Which when they're receiving.
Nobody was on the line.
Watch when they're receiving a pass. They're not. We've talked about this. They don't turn their body into the defender and receive the ball away from the defender, so that the defender has to go through them.
Oh, okay.
They receive the ball as though there's no defender there.
Yep.
And then the defender, they're stopping the ball, and the defender's just taking it away from them.
Yeah. Then angling the defender out
Right. So it's
so they can make a move. Yeah. It's funny.
receiving the ball in play.
So Joey, the boys coach, is teaching them that the other day in practice. Exactly what you just said.
Excellent.
He's like, angle yourself in a certain way so you can receive the ball and then go. Don't just stand in front of him. It's exactly what he showed me. So does Lucas notice a difference in the ability to communicate?
Yes. He's like, at least he's a normal guy. And I understand what he's saying, and I can talk to him. And I try not to go overboard about anything because I don't want to rile him up. I'm like, yeah, I heard that about him. That's a nice ball.
Oh,
That's
nice.
a nice ball. That's two.
There you go.
Good idea.
Too much weight. It's a good idea though. That right there comes with a little more chemistry during the year.
Good job.
Put it in. Oh! What?
The problem was he was out of position, not that he missed the call.
He wasn't on the line.
He was
you're
not
right.
on the line.
Yeah.
He had plenty of time to get there. He's not a fat old man. Said, that's the problem. You're not doing your job. That's a problem. So if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, everything else takes care of itself.
Right.
Tried to get out the
Match. Where's the right mid on that one?
The problem is that the right mid is not convinced that that ball is going to come across. So why waste the steps? See, that's not forgivable, that mistake.
Is she crying? Oh, nice move. What's your plan for the rest of the day?
You know, I almost drove to Maryland yesterday. I don't know.
You want to get
Part of
some?
me wants to go home and work on my theater.
You want to get some lunch?
Yeah.
So there's a restaurant called E Cancun that I've been wanting to try. It's right here.
Okay.
Mexican. In the mood. I think Maria Elena goes to it often. My friend. Look at her laughing.
He's got the better view though. He's got the view of it.
She was laughing too. It's funny.
I understand that call.
Do you explain?
One player was playing physically, the other player was playing physically and had her arm out.
Okay.
Now, soccer's a physical sport.
But you're not allowed to have your hand
You're
out?
not really allowed to have your hand out.
That makes sense. Now what? Again? Punished.
Yeah. I think you should stop complaining about calls. It's not really working. Drive home.
I know. It's the way it works, man. These guys. Oh. It's like a four-way collision.
Good job, Sophie.
Take it quick, take it quick.
No worries, you're just playing soccer. It's good. That was perfect. That was soccer.
How do you think our boys would do against these girls?
Whose boys? Our boys?
Yeah.
Cassidy, get
Get
back.
up, Yale. Get up.
Think we would get
Well,
dominated?
they're physically much smaller. Now, did you see that? That was a very physical play, but she didn't lift her arm up, so it's not a foul.
This way, use your space.
I think our boys are too young to compete physically.
Yeah.
I think soccer-wise, they're better. But
Yeah, they're
I
definitely
think
gonna run.
any of the
get
people
steamed
on
over.
the field, even the smallest person on the field, could knock one of our kids in the next week.
Yeah, I think you're right. These girls got to be like in the 10th grade, I think. 9th, 10th grade.
Yeah, I mean,
Come on, Blue.
yeah, I remember playing football, and it was done by weight. The team you played on was based on the weight that you were, not on how old you were. And that was an effort to keep everybody safe. Now, it's like soccer grew up as a rec sport, so it's done by age.
Yeah. There's not that much contact and collisions, though. Not as much as football. And I'm talking about
Well,
like
you're right. It's not a collision sport until it is.
I'm talking about like on every play, the linemen are making contact
Right.
with each other, no matter what play it is.
Yes, you're right about that.
So if an offensive line is offensive line is 50 pounds heavier than the other one,
Shoot to miss. Shoot to miss.
by man, then they're gonna dominate.
Yeah. But as soon as the boys get a little older, like freshmen in high school, then all bets are off.
Right.
Because the women don't get that much bigger.
Right. This is basically it right here. This level.
I think it was a high school age, freshman high school age team that beat the U.S. women before they won the World Cup.
That's what I heard.
And then there was all that brouhaha about
Switch it.
men saying stupid things. But the fact is that a bunch of 14-year-old boys beat the U.S. women's team.
Yeah, I heard that somewhere before, but I wasn't sure if it was true or not.
Well, I'm not sure if it's true. I heard it. I didn't read it in a...
No, and I've seen it I've seen it in articles.
Head up, head up, head up.
Help her out.
Had time.
I can't believe that that's possibly true now. 'Cause those women can play.
The Women's World Cup was when?
That was this summer. Or what was it this
This
summer
was
or
the
was it last year?
Olympics.
The Olympics is this.
I think it was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. The U.S. won it, and then this year they lost as the English commentator said at the end of the game, the FIFA World Champions were thrashed by Sweden.
Drop this back. You look at this midfielder.
Oh, good try.
That's a good miss.
What a break.
Round robin. So we had to.
Yeah, that wasn't the issue. The issue was their behavior. Yeah, running up the score is not like that's understood if that's in the rules, right?
Yes.
It's how you look to the rest of the world in doing so that made a difference.
Easy. Good. Good. Don't force it. Don't force passes. See, like she knows she's going that way.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice pass.
She could have taken that on her left foot, turned away from the defender, gone around, and actually had a shot. She could have just dribbled right on the 18 and had a shot. See the right back? I would like to put the ball in front of the right back and have her score. She's all by herself.
I have no pressure driving back. Getting here, I got all the paperwork, I got all the cards. I don't get here, then the world might not continue. At least a lot of conversation. Getting here is what you don't have to do. You can learn to live like
Move up. Please be more patient. Be more patient. Take the easy pass. Don't let the defender hit the ball. Now, start your run.
Oh,
There should have been a run up the middle there.
dribble.
And a lot of screaming.
Well done, Dad.
Nobody was moving.
Come on, Blue. Pressure, Blue.
there's 2009s and 2010 boys over there.
ball in space. Come on now. Take a touch. Nice trap. Really?
Come on, number 12.
Look, Kenny's over there.
That's it. Go, go, go. Keep. Don't move slow. Defenders love it when you move slow. She should have been checking too. Oh. Nice save. Is that running?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would tell them to front and back this player. There's no reason for both of them to be back there like this. Hustle to it, hustle to it. Run to it.
Great job, two. Right, come on, 25. You got it.
All right, Blue, let's go. Let's do one here.
Come on, Blue.
Sense of humor.
I missed it. What did she do?
She played the ball to her teammate off of her chest, and then her teammate just whiffed on it, and she started cracking up. You know, it's like, I think that's funny. It's a good attitude.
nice if there was somebody there.
Well, she has to understand that if she kicks the ball too hard, it just goes out of bounds. It's okay.
Yeah.
And that's better. There's all that green space over there.
Yeah.
So you give the other team a throw in at the 18. It's like punting for field position in football.
That's what Beckham was excellent at.
Who?
Beckham.
Oh.
He played the right side. He would just change the field from over here and switch it all the way to the other side.
She meant run.
Doesn't understand the game.
You start to run before the ball gets played. That's how you tell the person you want the ball.
I don't think she even realized what was going on.
Oh, and your teammate, I mean, I'm watching her. She's very intelligent. She's talking to people. She's telling people what to do, and she's right.
Yeah. I know. So why didn't she do it? So
I don't know. The advantage you have over the defender is that you're running and they're standing still. If you wait for the ball to be played, now you've given up your advantage.
Right.
I mean, that's 2 steps.
All you're doing is covering yourself, getting yourself defended. That's all you're doing by standing there.
Yeah, I'm going to come stand next to you because I want the ball. Is that how it works?
You know how many times I've told Andrew that? Like, you got to move around.
I'm going to go on a run.
Yeah.
And you know what? Half the time people aren't going to see me go on a run. But that's a good idea. Take a bigger touch. She had that play beat.
Yeah.
over the line. It curved over the line and the wind took it up.
Good defense.
Way to go, Blue! Pressure! Come on, Blue!
Ah,
Almost got through.
Down!
Nice ball.
he's off.
You got it!
Shoot anyway.
Now the ball was played.
Nice pass, Brock.
You got it, Blue!
She's not taking any chances.
One more step. Almost
Good
there.
job.
Finish it hard.
Come on, Blue, you got this!